finally time, maniacs. Welcome to the sneak peek of mysteries, murders, and manicures. True crime with a polished twist. I'm your host, Lex, the Manny Maven, and this is just the beginning. Tonight, we unravel a story that begins with a dinner bill and ends in a canyon grave. A young woman, brilliant, free-spirited, and legally released into the dark. Mitrice Richardson walked out of a Los Angeles sheriff's station at midnight. She was never seen alive again. But what happened between her last meal and her final resting place has never been fully explained. This is the case of Mitrice Richardson and what happens when a system leaves someone behind. Mitrice was 24, college educated, psychology degree, a dancer, a poet. She loved nature, quoting Rumi, and taking long drives up the coast. She wasn't perfect, but she was luminous. And in September 2009, something changed. She was posting strange things on Facebook, speaking in riddles, disconnected from reality. Some say she was manic, others spiritual. But one thing's clear, Mitrice needed help. Instead, she got handcuffed. On September 16th, Mitrice dined alone at Jeffrey's Malibu, a high-end seaside restaurant. She ordered steak, an ocean breeze martini, and calmly chatted with staff. But when the $89 check came, she said she couldn't pay. Her responses were erratic. She talked about celibacy, about astronomy, and then she mentioned rescuing Michael Jackson. Police were called, deputies arrived. Instead of taking her to a hospital for evaluation, they took her to jail in Calabasas. No drugs, no alcohol, just Mitrice in a fog. Her mother called that night, concerned, even offering to pick her up in the morning. Deputies assured her she'll be fine, she's safe. But just after midnight, they released Mitrice, alone. No purse, no phone, no ride. Just a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, and miles of mountain road in front of her. She walked out that station into 40-degree weather and disappeared. Mitrice's family began searching immediately. For weeks, there were flyers, news coverage, candlelight vigils, but law enforcement? Dismissive, disorganized, distrustful. Then nearly a year later, park rangers found partial remains in an isolated canyon near a place called Dark Canyon. Her body was nude. Her bra was nearby. Her skull was detached from her spine. The official cause of death? Undetermined. No foul play ruled, no homicide declared. But if that was your daughter, would you believe that? Why was she released alone in the middle of the night? Why did they lie about the footage of her release? Why did it take 11 months to find her body, less than 2 miles from the station? They say justice is blind, but in Mitrice Richardson's case, it was silent, cold, and maybe complicit. This is just the beginning. The full case, the contradictions, the cover-up, the questions they never wanted us to ask are coming. Only on mysteries, murders, and manicures, because the truth is never as neat as a manicure. If this case gave you chills, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your true crime family and friends. Follow the podcast on Spotify, leave a review, and join me on socials, Lex the Manny Maven on TikTok and Instagram for behind-the-scenes peeks, case updates, and a little polish between the mystery.